President, I'll speak while talking until I get to the front. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I'm here because we are part of the government. We are elected officers, they are appointed officers, and so on. And also, I'm very proud to see the serving men in uniform who have done a very marvelous job. I'd like to remind my friend there, I think it's from 2022, not 202. And you know, in Nairobi, we have a very funny structure of engagement that the government at the county is UDA, but the majority leadership is ODM and Azimio. So it means if this plan is part of UDA manifesto, the implementers, the people who are going to lead the government business in that assembly is ODM and is Azimio. And last week, the majority leader told us that sitaki kusikia mtu anapinga serikali. So I'm here because of that very nice comment. The other thing I have to remind you is that there are two key committees in that, sectoral committees. One of them is environment and the other one is planning. Environment is led by ODM. Planning is also led by ODM. And I think we have to recognize that if we are not part of the plan from the start, we might not make this thing very successful. I represent people who have a mix. A very good section of us is middle class, but also there's a very big section which is very poor. And that section, both sections suffer because of the environmental consequences of our activities. One of the estates which is remembered in Nairobi here and recognized is Riverside. Riverside is very happy now when it rains. And because the river which is passing through, Nairobi River, which is passing through Riverside, where even General Gola used to live, is an open sewer. And it's stinking. The people who are next to the river are choking with that filth because they are the rich, but they say the rich also cry. Yeah? And it's very unfortunate that we see that stink happens under our watch. So I said I must be part of this because the Deputy President is leading a very noble cause. There are two initiatives which the Deputy President is leading and I have to be part of it. The crackdown on alcoholism, you know, and the penetration of alcohol and illegal drugs everywhere in our society. I think we have to stop that. Then the environmental degradation, this one, I think we have to be forefront. His Excellency the Deputy President, there's a park at the front next to Chalby Drive, which Minister Michuki led for a very long time to protect. And that riparian section has been wholly untouched. And I think until during the campaigns and the election, where a brigadier, not a brigadier, a colonel called Colonel Adari, who is a military doctor, invaded and built a very huge building and right into the middle of the river. I think it's a very low-hanging fruit. The discipline formations can start with that, recall their officers, tell the officer, tafadhali huwezi kuharibu hii, tafadhali huwezi kuharibu hii, wacha kuishi katikati ya river. Even the poor people have avoided touching in remembrance of Minister Michuki. But a military officer went and built during the election where he knew that there are new elected leaders who are coming in and might not be aware of the dynamics of the area. So, Mheshimiwa, His Excellency, the Deputy President, I'm so grateful to be part of this process, and you know, you can count on my support and the support of like-minded fellows in the Assembly. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mheshimiwa Alai. Now we can have Shege Maura, Mheshimiwa Shege Maura.